Hello, my name is John and welcome to my NEStalgiaholic channel. And in this video, I'll be taking a closer look at Classic Nintendo Power Volume 21. This is a classic issue. It covers Star Tropics, among other classic Nintendo games and Game Boy games. So I love looking through these classic Nintendo Power magazines. It's been a while since I've looked through this particular one, so we're going to look through this together. Thanks for watching, guys, and without further ado, let's take a closer look. Here it is, Volume 21 of Nintendo Power. Came out in the year 1990. It looks like the main cover is going to be Star Tropics. We got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game, Ultima Quest of the Avatar, Game Boy, and Round Ball Roundup. So I love the cover here. You've got this parrot here on the cover. We got, I don't know what's going on here, the piano on the back. We got an advertisement say stay in the game with world-class service. As this is kind of world-class service, I guess you can call this 1-800 number, 255-3700. I called it. Doesn't work anymore, unfortunately. But that's back in the day when you needed help because games were challenging to the sense that it was you almost needed someone's help. So let's open this up and see what we got. We've got Power. What's this right here? I don't know. This flip up. It's just this mask somewhere that's kind of weird. I guess you can subscribe information. So if you want to subscribe to issues and Power line, and this is your table of contents right here. Looks like we're going to cover Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade games, Quantum, Star Tropics, Magician, Ultima. You got some Gremlins 2 on the Game Boy. You got In Your Face Basketball Stars, Double Dribble for the Game Boy. Power Players, Player Form. And this is your mailbox where people can actually send in letters to Nintendo Power. Video Spotlight, partners Rob and Michael pose with bigger than life Mario on the wall. That's really cool. It's like a fat head for Mario. It's awesome. People sending pictures and fan art and all that cool stuff. Wow, this game is fantastic. I remember getting this game, I believe it was for my Christmas or birthday. I remember there's a home video geek in it, and I was super excited, bouncing off the walls. I need to find that video. It's pretty hilarious. But I used to love the Konami game in the arcade, and having it to play on the Nintendo at home. Granted, the graphics were all there, but definitely the gameplay was there. And they actually added some new levels, some new bosses to the Nintendo port, which was pretty unique. It's a two-player game, unlike the arcade. You can play with all four turtles at one time. Still a really fun game. If you have an NES, please do yourself a favor. Check this game out. But it goes through all the maps. It pastes it all together. Talks about different characters. You got the Mousers here, the Foot Clan, Bebop, Rocksteady, Tora, Baxter. I don't think Baxter was necessarily in the arcade, if I don't recall, but I know some of these characters are new. You got skateboarding, tire fighters, all the different kind of Foot Clan characters. Stone Warrior, Shogun Warrior. Kind of again, it's up to stage 6 to the very end. So this is your strategy guide to the game, which is kind of nice. They included full strategy guides back in the day. You didn't necessarily have to buy your strategy guides like you do today. Big thick book. It's all in 10 pages. Here's Howard Nestor. Comic in every volume up till now. They've always had a comic. Nestor's been kind of the mascot or spokesperson for Nintendo Power up to this point. Another game is Quantum. I can't say I've played this game before. If you guys know about this game, let me know what your thoughts are about it. It looks really cool though. It's like a side-scroller shooter. That's really neat. Love the artwork that they put in here too. Here's your classified information. This is kind of areas that people can provide tips. They provide little secret tips. So, Turtles for Fall of the Foot Clan for the Game Boy. It talks about bonus game select and different cheats and stuff like that. Dr. Mario Quick Reset. So those are kind of cheats and stuff on games. Mario Brothers 3. What we can get for rewards and stuff like that, which is cool. Star Tropics, a really fun adventure game. I really like it. They had 2 of them for the NES. Star Tropics 2 came out a couple years later, but a really fun game. Good story. It's been a long time since I've played it, but I remember really liking it back in the day, playing it. It talks about the different enemies. Kind of a top-down, almost like a Zelda-style game, which is cool. There's maps and everything, which is neat. This part's side-scroller kind of. And just like a Playboy, every issue had a fold out. So in this one, you get the centerfold is middle store. So that's cool. And on the other side, you got a map of Star Tropics, which is really neat. Here's a Game Boy feature. Game Boy had been out for less than a year at this point, so it's still a fairly new system. Again, over Gremlins 2, instead of All-Star Challenge, you got Double Dribble, which I love this game for the NES. You also have In Your Face, was another basketball, 2-on-2 basketball game. Double Dribble, you can see they don't even have an artwork for it at this point. Gremlins 2 was also released on the NES. It's by Sunsoft, I believe, and really fun side-scroller. I like the movie a lot as well. Basketball roundup, so it talks about different basketball games coming out. Be All-Stars Challenge, In Your Face, and then Double Dribble. Double Dribble! So I love that for the NES. And then you've got Game Boy Classified, same thing with the NES I showed you earlier. This is Batman, Mercenary Force, Penguin Wars, Southmania. Now playing, coming soon. So it's like Battleship, Solomon's Club, In Your Face, Jeopardy, all those great games. Magician for the NES, going back to Nintendo. Looks like some style RPG. I've not played this game, to be honest with you guys. So again, if you guys have any feedback on Magician, let me know. What do you guys think? I definitely want to check this game out though after looking at this. It's pretty cool, pretty incredible. Kind of a fantasy RPG. Power to the players, so measuring success. And there's different. This is kind of new to Nintendo Power at this point. This is where they actually rate it in a scale to 5. I guess 5 being the best, 1 being bad. So they grade on theme and fun, challenge, play control, graphics, and sound. Much like video game magazines do today, like Game Informer, right? So these are just for a number of games. Okay, so Baseball Stars. Only 3.6, 3.7. That deserves better than that. I like Baseball Stars. I think Bases Loaded is probably my favorite 2-player baseball game. Baseball Stars is my favorite for like 1-player baseball game. You have different categories. You got sports, adventure, role-playing, arcade classics, all family action. Ultima, which has been ported to classic computers and a number of other gaming machines, platforms. Very unique role-playing game. Counselor's Corner. This is how do you get past certain parts of different games like Maniac Mansion, Dragon Warrior 2. Look at these people. They usually have mullets. Not so bad this time. This guy has a little bit of mullet showing. Legend of Zelda. Players Pool Contest. You can win a trip to the Ford to Chicago Battletech Center. Wow, that's pretty cool. They always have these like contests too, enter to win. Kind of a tabletop game. Battletech, that's cool. Now playing. Top 30 games back in 1991. This came out in 1991, and I stand corrected. So you got Super Mario Bros. 3, Final Fantasy, NES Play Action Football, Mega Man 2, Dr. Mario, Tetris, Zelda running up the top 10. Number 30 is Pinbot. Celebrity profile is Vlade Divac. Played the Lakers this time. He went away and then came back to the Lakers, but he was in there. Look how young he looks in this. It's funny. You see Green talks about different games he likes playing. NES Achievers is where they can submit their scores, highest scores. So, Crystallis' highest score is he finished it. There's no necessarily scored, he just finished it, I guess. That's kind of weird. Power Pack Adventure Island 2, just around the corner. Game's coming out. Like the Adventure Island series for sure. Just around the corner is Star Wars. This is 13 years after release of the mega hit motion picture Star Wars. Lucas Games is process developing brand new NES game by JVC. So that's cool. Double Dragon. Super Famicom Showcase. So previous Volume 20 was the first time we really got a glimpse at a sneak peek at the Super Nintendo or Super Famicom at this point. And here is another sneak peek. We've got SimCity graphic snapshots. Miyamoto right there playing it. This is awesome because I remember looking at this first time in early 1991 and being blown away. I'm like, wow, you can play SimCity, look at those graphics and colors. And Miyamoto, look how young he looks in that. It's pretty funny. Total Rad, Wolverine, Terminator, more things coming out. The game controller. Text movement, I don't remember that coming out. And Gossip Galore, these are different games. Are Little Mermaid, Bandai, 2-player, Pac-Man, and so sports set. Bulletin board, you can border back issues, you can call the phone directory. Games reviewed next month. We're doing more Star Tropics, Maelstrom, G.I. Joe, special report hardware, and let's take a letter to the readers. Anyway, that is volume 21 of Nintendo Power. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you soon. Take care.